Hi friend, how are you? How's it going? So today we are going to be looking at who's pulling on your energy. This could be good, bad, neutral. They're just thinking about you. We're just going to see what comes out. I tried to pick like more fun objects today because I've been using the same decks in my last couple of videos because I'm filming this like in my office at work. So I had to get creative, and I remember that I had lipstick or lip glosses in my purse. So we're going to be picking lip glosses today. Pile 1 is going to be this lip gloss here. It is called, just in case this is a sign for you, it's called Let's Get Physical. Let's Get Physical. This one is pile 2, Lipalicious, Brownie Batter. Bath & Body Works just brought these back. I love them. And then this third one for pile 3 is salted caramel flavored, and it is Monster High Claudine. So use your intuition, use something on the bottle, whatever is standing out to you is significant. The timestamps are linked in the description box down below per Hi Pile 1. If you chose that lip gloss, you're in the right place. Here's kind of my intention for this reading. Like, I want to use the tarot to see, like, to get an identification of like who this person is, because I'm sure there's multiple people pulling on your energies. I feel that for you really strongly, but I think that that's just true of most of us, but I'm definitely picking up on multiple people. So we'll use the tarot. Let me shuffle it one more time. Use the tarot to identify who this person is, who these people are, and then we will use my other deck to see like what's the intention of them pulling on your energy. So Spirit, tell me who's the first person I'm picking up on that's pulling on my pile 1's energy. Okay, we have the 9 of Torches. This could be a family member. This could be like a maternal family member. Somebody, I'm getting like grandmother, it could be mother, an aunt. Okay, I have Ace of Swords. This is like a long lost friend. I'm feeling immediately. Long lost friend. Maybe you guys like went through some shit together when you were friends, whether it was like because of the friendship or you guys dealt with stuff and you were friends like at the time, like outside of your friendship. But this person definitely like thinks of you fondly and misses the memories. 8 of Torches. This is like, I'm getting a couple things here with this. This is like a coworker or an ex-boss. Like a coworker or an ex-boss. Take it as it resonates, but it's like someone in like a workplace setting. It could be, I guess in a lot of ways, a coworker is like your boss is your coworker. But take it, like I said, like how it stands out for you. We're gonna see what these people have to say. Anybody else for pile 1 pulling on their energy? No. No one else. Okay. So let's see what these people have to say. We'll start, I'm going to move these to the side for now. Let's start with this maternal figure that I'm picking up on here. This is like definitely like an elder in your family. I'm getting also like traditional like immigrant parents, traditional African parents. And I feel like this is stupid. And like when this keeps coming in my head, when I'm like channeling, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But like, I'll say it because it keeps coming up. When I was reading Yummy, like, do you guys know that song where it's like, tell me full of edible gummies, I'm feeling yummy? This person like does not like that you smoke weed. And, or they think you are smoking weed. And I don't know if that's true or not, but they don't like it. Okay, we have realizations from them. What are they realizing right now? Oh, interesting. Okay, they're feeling like every time they realize something about you, like they end up just feeling more confused. Like the more their questions get answered, the more questions they ultimately end up having. And maybe that's because a lot of you are intentionally hiding who you really are from this person because like you don't want their judgment. There's some conflict here. Yeah, there's some conflict here. There's been definitely some boundaries that you had to uphold with like this nosy family members. I get the sense that this is like a group of family members. And there's like a ringleader, like a matriarch. Okay, we have bluff and we have stress. Yeah, you feel like this person's just really fake. And it's hard because I feel like you love them. Like I truly do feel that from you. Like I feel like some part of you cares for them, if not loves. But you just feel like they're super fake, and it stresses you out to be around them. Like it stresses you out to be in their energy because they are someone who is very stressed out. They are triggered by you because like you're so authentically yourself. Yeah, they feel like you're living in like a fantasy world. They feel like you're living in a fantasy world because you see the world differently than they do. They see the world as maybe very harsh and critical, and they're the type to be like, well, I'm just being realistic. And you're like, no, you're not. Like, you're just being pessimistic. Okay, we have resistance here. Yeah, they see you like really in, I feel a lot of like pink for you. Like they see you like looking through the world through rose-colored glasses because they just don't understand how you move. Maybe you're some sort of like, oh, I just dropped the cards. Maybe you're some sort of like creative, or your path in life is like non-traditional. You have a business, or just something about you is like non-traditional. So maybe you could be gay. Happy Pride. So you could be gay, or just like the things that you do go against like this person's worldviews, and that can like literally be in any way. They just are like, it boils down to this, like they see the world this way as very rigid, and you see the world as very much more like open, and you're more free-spirited than them. Yeah, I have running in reverse here. They just don't understand like why you always seem to want bigger and better for yourself. You always seem to not be interested in like settling down and staying in one place. Maybe you moved out of the family home and that's like taboo in your culture, or they didn't like that. But there's definitely like a sense of like Jesus, like a sense of finality here too. Like you're keeping, and not saying you'll never talk to them again necessarily, maybe some of you, but you're like, this is what I'm doing. Like, this is my life. I'm sorry that you feel the way you feel, but this is what's going on. And this person's definitely tugging on your energy, and it's not coming across like malicious. It's more so like they just don't, you guys just don't see eye to eye. And I think they're genuinely curious about you and like what you're doing, especially if you haven't talked in a while. But that's not me saying pick up the phone either. Just so you know, they're not coming in this with a malicious energy. They're just thinking about you. Let's talk about this second person, this friend from the past. Tell me about this friend. Okay. Ooh, more pink. You are so pink. We have Seven of Swords here. Yeah, like you and this person, I feel like you miss this friendship too. But this is one of those things where you guys are like both super like emotionally stubborn about it. And you're like, no, I don't want to talk again. No, I don't want to talk to them again. And I don't know, like, let's ask actually. Why not know when we can know? Should they rekindle the friendship? Like, what would happen if they rekindle the friendship? I mean, yeah, like you could rekindle the friendship if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. I think this person was a really good companion to you, and you to them. You may have felt kind of infantilized by them, and you don't like love that about who they are. But I think for the most part, you and this person like do miss each other like mutually. So they're tugging on your energy, but it does not seem that either party here is going to reach out. Yeah, I love this card for this. This is funny. Like, you guys both, like, looking out into, oh, it'd be cool if it focused. You guys are, like, both looking out into your memories and being like, and again, it's pink, and being like, yeah, wow, that was really fun. But to go back to what I was saying before, with, like, you being pink, this is, I think, where you are having rose-colored glasses. Like I said, you could reach out to this person. The friendship won't be the same, but you're looking at it through definitely a rose-colored lens of like romanticizing the past. Okay, we have the Princess of Cups here. Yeah, this person feels like they lost more than you lost here. Like they lost someone in you that was like such a confidant to them. And they feel now like they have to be really emotionally reserved and more logical. Like they don't get the opportunity to, because you have this like really nice, like I said, like free-spirited energy, and they felt like they could like discuss anything with you and like have these deep talks. And now like in their life, I'm getting like corporate job energy, or just like they've taken like on a much more serious persona in their life, regardless of like if anything actually has like shifted. Like they're now like a more serious person, and it's not serving their highest good necessarily, but like you really brought out the best in this person, so that's why they kind of like romanticize the past with you. And this is interesting because this isn't like really a negative energy either. It's just kind of like, yeah, like I miss you. And then finally for this like boss coworker person, let's talk about them. This is the one, I'm not gonna lie, that I'm least interested in. But let's see what they have to say. Why are they tugging on your energy? Okay, finality. You left the job. And I'm hearing like things fell apart like after you left. Shit really hit the fan. Oh, this person like really feels like you were holding things together in a really significant way there. Like you were like the employee that when shit is falling apart like around you, like you were holding it down still. This person is feeling vindictive towards you. They might be trying to sabotage like your new career moves. Like if you're using them as a reference, stop using them as a reference. Yeah, their pride is wounded. Ooh, this is definitely like a boss, you guys. Their pride is wounded because like you left this job to like move on to better, and like they're trying to sabotage you in like the little ways they can. So I guess this was important. I'm glad I went with it. Yeah, they feel like really bitter. They feel like really bitter about this. They liked when you worked there. They felt like you were a really good worker. And it's kind of giving an energy, and I don't mean this in like a romantic sense, but like it's kind of giving like, if I can't have you working for me, no one can. Yeah, and they're kind of just being like, oh, you wanted that job at that company and you used me as a reference? Try again. So yeah, Spirit wanted you to know that, because if you've been applying for stuff recently and it's not working out, that's why. Because there is a boss from your past who is trying to sabotage your new career direction. And if they're not like, that's the word I'm looking for, directly interfering by you using them as a reference and like talking to people, they're definitely like behind the scenes like talking shit and like pretending that you weren't as like vital to the role as you were. That's all I have for you, pile one. This was like such a different reading than I usually do, but like I said, sometimes you need to know what you need to know. If you enjoyed this reading, please do leave a like on the video. Leave me a comment letting me know if it resonated. And if you like my vibe, please stay and subscribe to my channel. I'm obviously trying to continue to grow and post more tarot videos like this so I can dish out the tea. But either way, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed week, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi pile 2, if you chose this lip gloss, you are in the right place. So basically the breakdown of how today's reading is going to work. I'm going to pull some cards from the tarot to determine who these people are, if there's multiple people, and we will talk about them and why they're pulling on your energy. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it kind of neutral? And we'll go from there. So Spirit, who is pulling on my pile 2's energy? Okay. Interesting. There's a woman here. There's like a Joan of Arc figure in your life. Who, I'm sorry, there's like a chip crumb. Like a Joan of Arc figure in your life. Somebody who's just very strong, independent, very like feminist, bold. Who else? Someone who's coming towards you. That's not mysterious at all. Who? Who is this? Who's coming? Who is this person that's coming towards my pile 2? Leo season could be significant for a timeline. Okay, we have a King of Swords. Interesting. You got some you're attracting some like bold people into your life right now. Pile 2. With the King of Swords and the Princess of Swords. This person is definitely like really traditionally masculine. They might be a fire sign. Anybody else? No. Okay. No. They're saying like this is, you got two people right now. You got two people pulling on your energy other than yourself. This person being represented by the Chariots, the King of Swords, and the Emperor. So big fire sign, big Aries energy here. Like I said, Leo's season might be significant to you in some way. This person, like I said, definitely like Joan of Arc figure, definitely like just a really badass, like feminine figure, like think like Mulan kind of vibes. Mulan, Pocahontas, that kind of thing. Interesting. Okay. So let's talk first about this person. This woman. Who is this woman to you? This could be a best friend. This could be a cousin. This could be a sister. Oh, too many cards in my hand. Okay. Maybe you feel like you haven't been like connecting with this person as much as you would like, or they've literally been taking up running, and that's a hint for you. So it depends on the last time you specifically have talked to this person. But they've just been like doing their own thing, or they feel like you guys haven't like talked frequently and they'd like that to change, so they're thinking about you. Okay, realization. What are we realizing? What are we realizing? Oh, okay. Releasing and thinking. Okay, so this person is like in the process of, in their life, of like releasing something. They want to let something go. Maybe you and this person were like beefing, especially if you're like really close to them, which I think that the majority, if not all of you are. They want to like let go of this fight. They're thinking about you, they miss you, they feel really bad for what happened, regardless of like who was in the wrong. They want to apologize. They want to reach out and talk to you. Okay, we have obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. Oh, maybe you like found them out in like a lie, or like something that they were hiding from you, and they feel really bad about this. They feel guilty because you guys, maybe you're not talking, but you're definitely not like in the best place that you normally are. They thought that you would reject them for whatever this was, but they see now that like you are an understanding person throughout like having this distance from you. They just feel stuck because they don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to approach you, and they're hoping that you approach them first. Take that as you will. If you want to, that's great. If not, that's fine as well. But they're really hoping for a reconciliation between the two of you here, so things can go back to the way they were before. Okay. I just saw 505 too, so expect things to change there pretty soon. Now let's talk about this person. They had so many damn cards. This person's doing the most already, I can tell you about this person. Because like, why did we need 3 cards to identify who this was? They wanted to come through loud and clear because they are tugging on your energy. Tell me about this person. What's their deal? They feel like blocked off from you, either like emotionally or physically. Oh, they're dealing with like significant, like their own significant karma right now. Not like good or bad karma necessarily, but just like I don't know. I don't need to explain what karma is to you. Like their lessons in this life, like their spiritual baggage. This person feels like you put a spell on them. Interesting. They feel like you put a spell on them, or they feel like there's a spell like on them right now in their life, just because they're dealing with so many like emotions. And this person's not normally like a really emotional person. I take it that they're more of like an angry person, and they're feeling super weird because like they want to be emotional, but it's coming out as like anger, because you see how these cards like kind of like bleed into each other. So like they're feeling like these feelings, it's coming out in their life as like conflicts and like anger. But why are they talking on your energy? I don't need to know. I don't need to know all this about them. Oh shit. They think you guys are soulmates. That is crazy. I did not expect that to come out. That was a 100% genuine reaction. Okay, tell me more about that. They think that you're soulmates, and so like why tugging? Okay. Because they're hoping. They're like expecting this to like come to fruition. They like really have faith. You're like giving them a lot of like faith right now at this time in their life, because they're dealing with this like karmic like baggage and like kind of like an emotional purge. So you are like, the idea of you and like you being their soulmate is like really giving them a lot of hope at this time of like low hope. I don't want to say hopelessness, but like low hope in their life. They also feel like you're a really loyal person, just in like ways, I don't know if you've demonstrated this to them or they just get this vibe from you. All right, anything else here? Yeah, they're just stressed out. They're just stressed out, but this is why they're talking on your energy. This is definitely a new person too. I'm so glad that I've almost gotten through a whole video without talking about somebody's ex, and I really hope that pile 3 like their ex isn't there either, but this is definitely a new person, so I hope that's exciting for you. That is all I have for you, pile 2. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment letting me know if it resonated. Would love to hear the tea. And if you like my vibe, please stay and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. But either way, I will see you later. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed week. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Monster High Lip Gloss, Claudine, you're in the correct place. I don't know why I forgot completely what I was going to say. So what I'm going to do in this reading is like kind of an interesting breakdown. I've never done this before. I'm going to pull from the tarot and see how many people are pulling on your energy, and then we're going to see like who they are. Like we're going to see what they want, basically. Like why are they pulling on your energy? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it neutral? Let's see. I'm going to shuffle these one more time. Okay, this card like will not shuffle, so we're going to just take that. The Hierophant. Interesting. Let me shuffle one more time now that that card is on the stage. Okay, so this could be... This is just like, I was gonna say a religious figure of some kind, but not like formally necessarily. This could just be like a religious figure in your life. So somebody who's like influential to your spiritual growth and development, even if not like consciously. Like they don't have to be a religious person, but they just like, you feel like really spiritually connected to this person. Like they've taught you a lot of like spiritual lessons and triggered a lot of like growth within you. We have the Princess of Cups. This is also just about this person. I think that you just have this one person here. Let's see. Yeah, you feel like really emotionally safe with this person. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, aw, guys. Okay, this is the only person you have tugging on your energy. And this is like really nice. They're tugging on your energy for all the right reasons. I'm feeling like a very loving, calm vibe coming off of this person. You feel really safe and held and like taken care of by them. This could be your partner. I would be surprised if this is not your partner. This is someone you feel very spiritually connected with and very spiritually safe with. So since it's only them, let's just get right into it. I mean, I think we already kind of know why they're tugging on your energy, but tell me how this person feels about my pile 3. It truly doesn't matter like how long you've been with this person. Like this is like so like spiritually fulfilling for the both of you. Okay, we have peace. Yeah. Aw. There's like so much balance and harmony here. You and this person are like so like yin and yang. And maybe like your spirituality is something that you've discovered together, but you're just really healing for each other's inner child. Okay, we have Cloudy Judgment. The only thing is with this relationship here, this isn't really coming from this person. This is more coming from spirit. Sometimes this relationship can take on like a Neptunian quality, which can be all fine and well. But Neptune can also be the planet of like delusions and like distorting our like day-to-day. So make sure you don't get caught, you and this person don't get so caught up in one another that you lose sight of like yourselves as individuals and also like the stuff you have going on outside of the relationship. Not a bad thing, but definitely something to be aware of, because this relationship is definitely, I don't know, you guys, like, I was gonna say it's not grounded, but that's not true, because like there's so much peace here, but I think you guys can really get lost in each other because like you just feel so much love with this other person. I think it's easy, yeah, I think it's really easy to get like caught up in fantasy, and this is reality, don't get me wrong, like your relationship is reality, but like getting so caught up in one another that you lose sight of the other things in your life. Those things are important as well. We have time here, which I'm interested to see what that's referring to. Tell me about time. Well, it could actually I will pull another card, but I do literally think it's just like don't lose track of time, like pay attention to like your time management. And not just like you and this person like waking up next to each other and like braiding each other's hair or some shit. Yeah, making sure you're still chasing your goals. Making sure that you're still going after the things that are important to you and that matter outside of this relationship. Because this relationship will still be there. Making sure you guys aren't using each other as like a way to escape from the outside world in like a derogatory way. It's obviously okay to find like an emotional peace, a place of peace with this person, but don't use it as a way to never have to like encounter the outside world. Use it as a way where you know that like home is always waiting for you with this person, so whatever is like thrown at you in the outside world, you can handle. We have longing. Yeah, you guys just really like being together. This purple flower could be significant to your relationship in some way. It just feels like you guys sing the same song, like speak the same language. This is really cute and sweet. I am getting like honeymoon phase vibes from this, but like I said, it really doesn't matter how long you guys have been together, because it, like maybe you just feel that and you've been with this person for 20 years. We have divine feminine. We have distracted. Okay. So this is spirit being like, make sure that you're not so caught up in your softness that you're not, again, like pursuing the things that matter to you. Because like we all have like masculine and feminine energies, yes. And I know that TikTok has like made that a thing in ways that I don't agree with. But I'm talking about it in the sense of like what that represents in spirituality, like yin and yang. We all have masculine and feminine energies. And feminine energy is like creation energy and like going with the flow, and like very dreamy energy. And make sure that like you're still tapping into your more quote unquote masculine energy of like pursuit of like, I think when I think of like masculine energy, I think of like Aries energy of like going and getting it done. And that's not saying you can't get things done in your feminine energy. You absolutely can. But I think that a lot of you in pile 3, like outside of this relationship, are very, maybe like not aggressive people, but assertive, passionate people. And Spirit's just saying like, make sure that you remember who you are. Like you can be different people in different relationships. It's only natural. But that's the thing here. That's so funny. So like, I mean, this person only has good and loving things to say towards you, and that's why they're tugging on your energy, because I get the sense that you guys are always tugging on each other's energies. But that's all I have to say to you. I hope you enjoyed this and just were like, I don't know, got to like kick your feet a little with me and be like, I love my person. But that is all I have for you. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like on it, leave a comment letting me know if it resonated. And if you like my vibe, please do stay and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. Either way, thanks for watching. Have a beautiful and blessed week.